Isaiah 49 verse 4. Solar person, open for me. Isaiah 65 verse 23. I'm still laying foundation. We're going to enter proper now.
Isaiah 49 verse 4. Then I said, I have labored in vain. I have spent my strength for nothing and in vain. Yet surely my just reward is with the Lord, and my walk with my God.
See, my walk with my God. Now listen to me carefully. Satan's plan for you is to get you to a point where you think seeking God is in vain. Following God is what? In vain. What have you to show? What have you gotten? That was the prophet is crying there. Isaiah is crying. But God began to say something there. God began to say something. Read down, continue.
And now the Lord says, who formed me from the womb to be his servant, to bring Jacob back to me, so that Israel is gathered to him. For I shall be glorious in the eyes of the Lord, and my God shall be my strength. Indeed, he says, it is too small a thing that you should be my servant, to raise up the tribes of Jacob, and to restore the preserved waters of Israel. I will also give you as a light to the Gentiles.
Stop there before you push. See, prophet Isaiah got to a point. His prophetic office was not commanding the attention of many people. In the days of prophets, Isaiah, there were other prophets. Isaiah was not really a prophet. That's why I have the school of thought. Like I have the school of thought of Plato, As every prophet had followers, disciples. But Isaiah did not command the attention of prophets, other disciples. Many people did not follow Isaiah. Isaiah did not. So Isaiah began to complain. Every genuine prophet must come to this point. Unless you're fake. Where you think you have labored in vain. Isaiah was there. Elijah was there. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
But what happened? God came to him and said, no, you have not labored in vain. I know you want to gather Israel, just like every other prophet. But your work is beyond the gathering of Israel. I want to make you a light to the Gentiles. Most of the prophets in the days of Elijah, nobody hears about them today. Some of them were not part of the Bible, but they gathered people. They had a voice in their tongue. They were eloquent. They were orators. But they are not part of the books of the Bible. When God gives you an assignment, don't compare your assignment with the contemporary. Isaiah is one of the prophets, one of the major, major prophet that was able to give a clear picture of the sufferings of Christ. There's no other prophet that did that. So his message was more to the Gentile world than to the Jews later. Are you listening to me? Most times, the persons you are comparing, their work is inferior to what God has given to you. It's small. It's just that you are comparing the number of numbers, people, fame. God told Isaiah, he said, no, your work is not to the Jew, it's to the Gentile. That's why today we say the book of Isaiah. I'm not a Jew, I'm a Gentile. Am I communicating? You're not a Jew, you're a Gentile. But we say Prophet Isaiah. So God has not called you in vain. How do you know? Don't judge yourself with other people. Don't compare yourself with other people. Don't compare your work or ministry with another ministry. Your assignment is unique and peculiar. Am I communicating this morning? You are unique. There was nobody Isaiah could compare his note with. Because what Isaiah was going to do is not in the Jewish calendar. Isaiah was a prophet of the age to come. Isaiah's prophecy was not relevant in his time, per se. He was speaking to the age of eternity, into the coming of Messiah. A virgin shall become pregnant. What's that? How can a Jew understand that period? And shall give birth, and his name shall be called Emmanuel. God with us. What's that? He was wounded for who was wounded for our transgression. He was bruised for our iniquity. He was chastised for our peace. What are you talking about, Isaiah? You are too deep, Isaiah. Let's go to the church where we go dance and sing and hear some testimonies and enjoy church. And do the other thing. But Isaiah was so prophetic. He was too spiritual for his time. So at the point he got frustrated. That's the frustration of every genuine prophet. Every man that is within the age to come now will go through that frustration. There's a man that was here, 2012. He was in Owerri. He left the city of Nigeria, went to South Africa. Today he wants to come to Nigeria and he's coming back in a big way to have a crusade in Abuja. When he was here, he was almost rejected here. I don't need to call his name. When you are the man of the future, don't think everybody will understand you. But the glory is that you must have the ability to make the future tangible today. So we have not been called to seek God in vain. We have been called that you seek, you will find. So Isaiah, stop crying. Isaiah, stop crying. Your time is come. When will I blow? Stop crying. When will I shine? Stop crying. Just walk with God.